Recently, we got some news that Lone just teased Broken Hearts 3 and a collab tape with Ken. You know, as a Lone fan, I can admit last year was very stagnant for him. Y'all pretty much know what happened. It was a lot of unnecessary situations happening, and the music itself just wasn't hitting for everybody, you know? There was tons of mixed reviews. And of course, some people did enjoy Love Lasts Forever. Some of y'all said the project grew on y'all. But the truth is, not everyone felt that way. And even though things were tough for Lone last year, I done made some videos recently showing y'all that he's definitely at a better state now. Because the way it looked for him right now, you could tell that he just getting back in that groove. He giving us snippets, he was just on tour, he performing well. So the whole point being is that bro is on the right track, okay? But what if I told you that this man Lone just got everybody hype again? Because you know, recently we got some news that Lone just teased Broken Hearts 3 and a collab tape with Ken. And for those that don't know, Broken Hearts is very special to us. It's a classic, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're an OG, you know, Lone fan or whatever. This mixtape brought a lot of eyes to Lone. If I'm being real with you, Broken Hearts the reason that Opium even signed him. But like I said before a million times, mixtapes and EPs has always been bangers for Lone. You know, everybody love him. Don't get it twisted. You know, his albums are good, but tapes like Broken Hearts and No Stylist are very special. Some people don't even know that No Stylist is a mixtape. So the fact that he's teasing us with this is amazing. And it's also been a long time since we heard about him and Ken doing a collab tape. So I'm sure a lot of y'all didn't lost hope. But with these tweets I'm finna show y'all, we might just get it first before Broken Hearts 3. So I'm finna read these to y'all real quick. But it starts off alone. He said, I'm feeling like myself again, right? And then somebody replied and said, if you don't feel like how you felt making Broken Hearts, no you do not, buddy. But this man Lone replied and said, I heard we going Broken Hearts 3, but maybe later, ... And somebody else said, yo Lone, who got you feeling like this? Broken Heart. He replied and said, I had a talk with me. I decided I should do what's right. Maybe me and Ken first. And with his last tweet, he said, y'all know I don't do no plan. Remember I said this. And trust me, Lone, we gonna remember what you said. Hopefully you follow you better follow through with this, bro. Don't be teasing us and not drop it. But you know, that's not it, because we also got some good news that this man Lil 88 just unfollowed Lone on Instagram. Now, of course, this unfollow might not mean none. We know this with tons of different rappers. They like to do this, or producers too. They like to unfollow people for aesthetics or whatever, or to look cool. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hopefully it does mean something, because honestly I feel like since Lone is teasing Broken Hearts and a collab taste with Ken, he not stupid. He know the last guy we want is Lil 88, bro. He the same guy that ruined his rollout for Love Lasts Forever. He the same guy who apparently can't DJ. I didn't seen clips of it. I didn't showed y'all clips. I'm not even finna go over it. And for the past year or two, you know, nobody really give him credit for production. You know what I'm saying? Because he just there. I'm not trying to say that his production is just trash, because we all know he got some good stuff that he made in the past. You know what I'm saying? With Ken, Cardi, and all of them. But like overall, for the past like 2 years, he's only been just talking shit and trying to shit on other people. But his production ain't even been that crazy lately. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Lone. So here's my thing. What is the problem with us wanting Clayco more present? The same way you brought 88 on this album for this new shit that he finna give us. Why can't we bring Clayco in? You know what I'm saying? Make him more present. Not saying that he not there, because he definitely had production on Love Lasts Forever, but he just wasn't as present as the other producers. But here's a good thing. I heard that Lone is on a Europe tour, and you know, 88 working on his own album, whatever, or mixtape. So for right now, they're just on 2 different pages. But hopefully this unfollow means that we not seeing much from them. We don't need 88. And when I say we, I mean we don't.
Lil 88 has unfollowed Destroy Lonely on Instagram. What is going on? I assume it has something to do with Lil 88 being removed off of Destroy Lonely's Forever tour. He's currently completing his EU leg, and he has a new DJ, which is not Lil 88. So therefore, I mean, I guess Lil 88 has unfollowed him. It's seeming like Lil 88 and Destroy Lonely no longer going to be working with each other. What was your guys' favorite song between the two?
None of them. I'm good. That ain't saying the song's bad. It's just not my taste. I prefer other songs. So I'm gonna tell y'all the good thing about how Lone is moving right now. You know, the smartest thing he could have did was mention that Ken Carson collab tape, because that's finna bring a different type of hype, because we know that Ken is finna drop soon, right? April 11th, he dropping More Chaos. But the fact that Lone made it known that if anything drops first, it's gonna be the collab tape, then Broken Hearts, you know what I'm saying? But there's also a few things that I'm questioning, because I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, we're not trying to see him end up like Uzi or do what Uzi did with EA2. And it does make sense a little bit, because imagine giving us hopes based off the name of your tape that's very important to your legacy or your catalog. Boom, the tape don't hit, and the only reason you did it because you wanted to bring hype. You ain't do it because you wanted to make another Broken Hearts. You just did it because you know it's gonna bring attention and it's just to add on to your series. But to be honest, I really doubt that Lone finna do that. That's my opinion, because the only big problem that Lone has, and I'm sure we can all agree, is bad song selection. I don't know what it is about him and Uzi, but if you go listen to they unreleased, you'll get what I'm saying. But you know, I'm not gonna act like I'm not hyped, because I definitely am. And for the past year, Lone fans been going through it. Every time you bring Lone up, somebody got something to say, bro. They gonna say he don't hit no more, more, or he fell off here and there. It just don't make sense or whatever. So I'm sure a lot of y'all fans are happy. And at this moment, we just waiting to see if Lone actually followed through and dropped this mixtape like he said in early 2025. But I'm glad that Lone is moving right. He bringing that hype again. Let's make sure we don't make this rollout difficult like Love Lasts Forever rollout. Please don't. I'm not finna get into that, but y'all know what I'm finna say. All right. Anyways, I'm done chatting. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Lone right now. Also, make sure y'all follow my IG right now. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.